Hey guys, what's up? This is Miss Martier, and today I'm going to do a review on If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 3, Episode 5. So far, this season has been pretty good. It's been a lot better than the last season, I could say. Um, this is going to be my first review on this season, so please be a little patient with me. And I'm going to go through it and I'm going to get to the details, but I would say that I am very with Randall right now. Randall is crazy. He lost his mind. He's going crazy. He went to the shed where he had the affair with Alex, and he's having flashbacks about all his sex with Alex and everything that they did in the shed. And then he's having another flashback about how, him and Alex broke it off, tried to break it off and stuff, and how Alex slapped him and called him crazy and stuff like that. Then he's having another moment where Marcy and Brad, the next door neighbor, is getting it on and he's recording it and stuff. And then, remember the last episode when he went and he's crying out to Marcy, stop, 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 please stop, stop. And so Brad's like coming up, pushing him or whatever, because, he's punking him. And I'm like, Randall's a punk, yo. I can't with Randall. I can't with Randall. Randall is a freaking punk. Like, how you gonna let another man push you out of your shed? Brad done messed up his boat, whooped his ass, almost shot him. And Randall's out there crying on the ground in front of the shed where Brad is in here banging Marcy. So he having a flashback about that. So he snaps. He goes in and Marcy's in there talking to mom. Mom's supposed to leave. Marcy's like, I'm gonna miss you, keep in touch. She's like, keep in touch, and da da da. They have their woman moment, they're hugging. Oh, then next thing you know, Randall comes in and he's grabbing her by the hair, like, oh, and then start choking her. Ah, like, so mom is like, oh my God, get off her. And she's like, yeah, please leave her, don't choke her, So Marcy's like, help, 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 baby. So Randall was like, oh my God, you, I'm like, oh my gosh, do something, mom, get a frying pan, go hit him upside the head or something, please. I'm begging you, y'all better figure something out. So Marcy has said, she's like, using her defense mode, she pokes him in the eyes with her thumbs. Randall was like, oh yeah, like a bitch as usual. So Mercy's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So Randall's like, I'm gonna make your life a living hell, and da 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 da. I would have protected you. I would have never done it behind your back. And so Marcy's like, what do you mean you protected me? So you making it seem like it's just my fault, even though Marcy was wrong for that, bragging Brad in the shadow. Yeah, she was wrong. But, she was like, Randall, you hurt me, da da da. But the thing is, Marcy is, facing her responsibility. The problem is Randall is not accepting his responsibilities. Like, he's just still blaming, 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 blaming. Like, he cannot be a man that faced up his responsibilities for what he did. And he's sitting up there going back and forth to the hospital, see Alex, I love you, and the baby's beautiful, da da da. And so, but he's giving Marcy this time from hell. I'm like, why the hell are you still with her if you feel as though she hurt you that bad? Like, I don't understand. Like, Randall seemed like he wanted his cake and eat it too for some reason. But Randall is like slowly losing his mind. And, mom knows it, Marcy knows it. I think everybody else is sensing it too. Moving along, Addie. Addie is crazy. The rookie new bull that's in the office, that's in the police department, he got a hold of the tape. He has the tape. He wants to show it to the captain, but he's afraid because, old Bull found out Eddie's trying to get to him. And so, he's like, I don't want no problems, Eddie. I don't know what his tape at. He knows what the tape at, but he's telling him that he doesn't know what the tape at. So Eddie's like, well, you're going to have some problems with me, da 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 da. So, Lucius stopped that situation, but this is another episode. Okay. Then moving forward to this episode. So, Bull got the tape, and you know Eddie's back at work. Captain welcomes Eddie back at work. Eddie's back with Lucia, his partner, and so he got the new rookie on bike patrol, and he has a partner that works for Eddie. So the boy is scared. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" Rookie's like, "Oh my gosh!" You know, he don't want to work with him. He don't want to even be on bike patrol. He feel like he got demoted. So Lucia's like, "You didn't get demoted. Da da da. You just on bike duty." So Eddie's like, "Yeah." He walks up. He's all the bully. Eddie needs to. Oh my gosh, somebody needs to get Eddie real quick. So Eddie's like, "Oh well, bike patrol, anything can happen on them streets, but no protection. Da da da." So Rookie's like shook. So Lucia's like, "You sure you cool, man?" And Bull was like, "Oh yeah, I just wish that this boy would go ahead and tell Lucia what's going on, so Lucia can be understandable about the situation." But the Bull, he don't want to say anything, and I think that that's what's going to get him in a lot deeper trouble than what he's in right now with Eddie. And I think he should say something, but then we would have nothing else to watch as a storyline besides Alex and everybody else. So, um, meanwhile, Natalie is snooping up on Lucia's business. So Natalie goes meet up with Kelly. Oh my God, Kelly is such a two-faced lady. She is super two-faced, but she's in a Kelly. Kelly is on the borderline of being a Christian and being a hypocrite. Like she don't know what she wants to do. She led her little boyfriend on Trey, I think Troy or Trey, yeah, I think that's his name. And so like even though he broke her heart, like she's playing a game that's gonna hurt her at the end, and like she's not being very smart about it. But moving along. So they're at the bank, and Natalie's, secretly snooping, and Kelly doesn't know about it. So she's, looking up Lucy's information because they fill out this housing application to get approved to get a house. So Kelly finds out that Lucian credit is good. Natalie doesn't have good credit, but Lucian's does. And so Lucian, you know, and her gets approved for, the house, and they could get approved up to $350,000. So Natalie's like, "Oh, that's good, that's good. He got good credit, huh?" Like she's like really up in Lucia's business. Like for somebody that doesn't want Lucia to move up in her house, she sure got a lot. She sure want to know so much about him. Like Natalie is being very close-minded with Lucian. I think Lucian is a good guy, and I'm tired of Natalie giving Lucian a hard time. Like that's kind of not cool. So, do you have something you want to say? Huh? Yeah, you do? Okay. He wanted to talk, but he gets shy in front of the camera, don't we? Say, I'm shy. Anyway, so what else happens? Okay, so he found out that Lucius had $200,000 in the bank in his savings account. So Natalie's like, "What? How did he know this? How did he get this money?" And so Natalie's tripping. I'm like, "Oh my God, Natalie needs to stop it soon. She needs to chill. First of all, she shouldn't have been up in a business. She gonna cause Kelly to lose her job because Kelly didn't know that Natalie was trying to do this. And so Kelly's like, please don't tell. I don't want to lose my job. So Natalie's snapping, walking off, trying to find Lucius to see what's going on. So she goes to the police department where he works, and Lucian, I need to talk to you. So they get a call about a dead body somewhere. So Lucius and Eddie is out. Eddie looks at Natalie, and so I guess some reason Eddie know not to fuck with Natalie. I don't know why. I think Natalie is about that life, so Eddie know better. So Eddie walks away. I was like, "Yep, Eddie, mind your business." So Natalie's like, "Lucian, I need to talk to you now." And so Lucian's like, I'm kind of I'm gonna call you. He got to go. So Natalie's like looking like, hey. So Natalie goes to Esmeralda. She's like, listen, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know Lucius. I don't know, if he's doing something with Eddie. You need to tell me. So Esmeralda, she don't know what's going on. She's like, what? I don't know. I don't know. Eddie would never do that. Like she's in straight denial about Eddie little mischievous ways and his little mishabits. Like she's in straight denial. I think she knows what's going on, but Eddie would never do that, but Eddie does. So Natalie told her that, Joey seen Eddie rob somebody. So Joey, told Natalie. So Natalie's like, so Esmeralda's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Da, da, da. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something, but she told Natalie not to open up her mouth. Natalie runs her mouth too much, and Natalie needs to cut it out. Stop it! Stop it! So it's just so much going on in this episode. Like I'm trying to get it all in these next 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to be quick. Um, what else happens? Okay, Alex in the hospital, and everybody is visiting Alex, and what she doesn't know is that Brad went down to see Rusty, and Rusty, he's mad, and Rusty's like, "What do you want?" Like he ain't even trying to he ain't even say hi, nothing. He don't give a damn about Brad, don't give a Alex or her kids, because they're half colony, and they're in England is ran by a queen, and he's not cool with that. He racist. I don't know what little bigot. So Brad's like, all right, whatever. He's not cool with it, but I'm gonna talk to, the wife. So the wife's like, oh, I want to see Alex. So Brad is trying to, plan Rusty and mom to go visit Alex so they can see the color of the baby. I think, although Brad is hurt, I think at the same time, Brad is very being very vindictive right now. He's taking things farther than what it needs to be. And I know Alex fucked up, but Brad is taking things a little too far. And it's going to lead, and I'm afraid it's going to lead to something that he's going to regret later. Um, so I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm missing out. I hope it's nothing that I'm missing out of. Oh yeah, so Esmeralda back at the house, and Eddie comes back in, and so Esmeralda's like, "I need to talk to you," and Eddie's like, "What do you want?" and da 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 da. So she's like, "Give me the key." So you take the key. So Esmeralda's like, "You need to get out." So Eddie's like, "I'm not going." He's like, "What is this about? Is it about the whore? That bitch I brought up in the house." Like he don't care. I'm like, Eddie, really? You all disrespectful? Like, this is your girl's house. Like you gotta have a little more respect for her than that. Like the girl, he let a crackhead girl come in the house. They arguing about it back and forth. The crackhead, she's cussing him out about the crackhead girl taking the earrings, and she wants Eddie to leave. Eddie's like, I'm not going no goddamn where. I paid for this house, and so she's like, what drug money that you robbed the bull with? And he was like, what? Who told you that, Lucian? See, Natalie went to the police station, ran her mouth to Esmeralda, so Esmeralda came back and told Eddie, and so now Eddie think that Lucius said, even though Lucius didn't tell them anything. But see how things get around when Natalie wants to make assumptions and think that she knows everything and she doesn't. So hopefully she won't get Lucius killed. I hope not. But we're going to find out in the next two episodes that we have left. Moving along. So Kelly gets her little groove on with the little next door neighbor bull. And he got his shirt off. He's all glistening on the lawn. And Kelly walks up like, "Oh my gosh!" She pulls up. She sees him, and he's trying to put on that. I don't know what to do. My mom's dead, and it's so hard. It's so. He got his shirt all off. I'm looking at him like he is so full of it. He just want to sleep with Kelly on the low. But whatever. He could be serious, but I don't believe him. But Kelly's like, "Come on in." Da, 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 da. So we'll see where that go. But that man with his shirt off, he was. I'm married, so I can't. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm leaving out. If it is, please forgive me. Like I said, this is my first review. Um, okay. Alex at the hospital. Alex finds out that Kelly's seen something about Brad and Marcy having this affair that's going on. So Kelly's like, that's not my place to tell you. So Alex like, yes, you did. You should have told me. Da da da. So Alex is mad at Kelly, and Kelly basically got tired of it. She was like, I'm sitting up here taking up for you and defending you the whole time, and you're going to sit up here and tell me that I'm wrong for something that's not my place to tell you, and you did this and you started this affair with Randall and you had a baby by Randall, but you want to sit up here and get mad at me because I didn't tell you something about Marcy and Brad. Like she wants to put. I wish that Kelly would have said more to Alex than I would want to say to Alex because like Alex needs to hear that right now. Like she's getting mad at the wrong people right now. I understand she's in the hospital. I understand that Brad taking shit too far, and I understand Randall crazy ass can't stay out of her face, but at the same time Alex is really starting to get on my nerves a little bit. She's fake. Kelly's fake, but Kelly was right. Like it's not in her place to tell, that's not her place. Like she's like what Alex is like, oh well, you should have told, me what's going on. Da 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 da. And everybody's looking at her like, huh? So she kicks Kelly out. Kelly left. And so Natalie told Alex like, "You're wrong for that." So Alex like, oh, hmm, y'all, you get out too. Y'all both get out. Da da da. So I'm like, oh wow. I was surprised Natalie ain't cuss her ass out. I was very surprised about that. So Natalie, kudos to you. And so Esmeralda's like, you okay? So she's like, you can go too. So Alex is pissed. Like she got the baby, she's pissed. And so Randall, he sneaks his way up in the hospital room, and that was the last part. So I can't wait to see what happens in this next few episodes. Well, 2 episodes left before the season is over with. So if y'all have anything y'all want to tell me that I have left out, we can have a discussion about it. Until then, I'll see y'all later.